Start streaming. All right, we should be live. Let's see. Make sure you could hear me. Hello. Oh, start recording. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. There we go. We should be live. Let's see. Make sure you can hear me. Oh, that's what takes so long. Okay, so there's about a, if you joined, there's about a 20-second lag spike because I started streaming and then I hit recording. 20, yeah, there you go. You just saw it now. Now it should work. All right, welcome back to another draft recap. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I think it's been over a year, or about a year. I think I did one for, I guess I did one for Welcome to the Show. Oh, there we go. I did one for Welcome to the Show. I did one for Madden Curse last year. I did one for King's Dynasty. Rest in peace. That league will no longer exist soon. But, you know, that's just been my thing. If you're new here, I do draft recaps. I think we have a couple new people in this league. Let's see. We got Jeff, who hasn't really been in one of my leagues. Gareth, who just took over a team, and Welcome to the Show. Marshall, who's been in Madden Curse for me. Known him for a very long time. I decided to give him a spot, give him a chance, give him the call up to join this league. Slingshot is that guy. I calculate Slingshot and Jay as like those randoms who, I mean, Jay is active. He's very active. He's very intelligent with fantasy. Slingshot, I feel like I think he has a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes he checks when he can. But he's one of those randoms that you could rely on. It just sucks that he's probably going to have to take over a shitty team on King's Dynasty. That's what I was told. So we'll see about that. There we go. Let's see. Braden has not had a good track history when it comes to joining my leagues, just because he always is inactive. But we're hoping that, since we're on ESPN, he said that he doesn't like Yahoo, that he'll be able to be active. Of course, you got the two reliable members in this league. They didn't originate from King's Dynasty, but they're very active. They joined King's Dynasty later on, and they were unfortunately kicked by that commissioner of that league. But they were always active. Griffin, he joined Welcome to the Show. He originally said that he wasn't going to join that league just because he doesn't really know fantasy baseball, but he did in fact join. He's been doing a good job with that league. I think that team was like a bottom 4 team, and now he's brought it up to like a top 5 team. So congrats to Griffin on that. Kyron, obviously, he won Welcome to the Show last year. He was a competitive team on King's Dynasty. He's got a good track record with my leagues ever since he's joined. I think he's just been a good member. He kind of gets irritating at times, and that's probably why him and Griffin got kicked. But, you know, if he can't handle the heat, then why even deal with it at all, I guess. Jeff, obviously, if you're smart enough, you can calculate that there's a family trio in this league. We got Griffin, Jeff, and Braden. I did not put them all in the same division, just because it'd be different. A couple weeks ago, I gave Griffin the opportunity to see which one he wanted to keep in his division, and he chose his dad. But they all will end up playing each other. I did make schedules last week, so they all will end up playing each other. And on some point in time, let's see, Primetime Dynasty Club. So he's got Braden, I think 1 week. Yeah, this is Braden's or Griffin's team. Where's Braden at? Oh, Braden at week 12. I'm only having them play once just because they're in the opposite division. He's got his dad twice though. But Griffin, I gave purposely to Kyra and Braden, like his last 2 weeks where it's like playoff grind time. He's got to like focus up against his rivals. Um, Noah, he's always that guy who's been joining my leagues. He's not the best at being active, but he does draft at some point and he does make trades. And, he's also a member of King's Dynasty right now. That league will fall off pretty soon. Obviously, I have a few guys that are in this league that are in King's Dynasty, and of course, they will know. Shit, Marshall, I don't know, man. If that league does fall off, I'll celebrate joyfully. I mean, I got one last year in that league. Just over it. The commissioner's not on top of shit as he is with me. There's a long history when it comes to King's Dynasty, and it's really unfortunate what that league is coming to. So, moving on from that, Dan, he joined only because of Isaac. Isaac is currently dating Dan's sister, so there is a couple weeks that they play each other for Dan's sister, and those are one of the weeks to watch for. Dylan, all reliable, always on top of my leagues. He's joined me ever since I've started making leagues. He's also in King's Dynasties, and welcome to the show. He's been on all my baskets. He's been in every single league I've made. Him, Juan's been in every single league I've made. These two guys are probably like the top members of my like fantasy career. There's gonna be a time to where I'm gonna stop playing fantasy at one point, but like it's not right now. And of course you got Jay, who just joined a team, and welcome to the show. He's done a good job running it. He's still a top 5 team, top 6 team in there. He's done a good job. I don't know too much about him. It seemed like he was joining this league in like last minute, but he seems like someone that knows ball. And then of course you got Isaac, who I've known since me, Isaac, Juan, we've known each other for a very long time. And Isaac's not much of a ball knower when it comes to football. He was just here. He's mainly in this league just to like fill out a spot. And then he did auto draft in this league, which is, I guess, not the dumbest thing in the world, just because he got himself CMC, and that's about it. Actually, I think he got himself CMC, and he could definitely trade him. Garrett Wilson's not terrible. Devontae, I guess for round 4, it's not bad. Terry McLaurin falling off. Tony Pollard, a little late or a little early. Michael Pittman, not bad right here. Wide receiver 1 for that team. Trevor Lawrence, good QB, round 8. I mean, he's got himself a decent team, so maybe he would compete this year just based on how his team is built. But we'll see. I don't mind. Dan didn't do. I think he also auto-drafted too, and his team is not bad as well. So, but we'll see how well him and Isaac do in this league. So, what I usually do to start off these videos is to explain, since we are a startup league and we just drafted and everything. So, obviously for King's Dynasty, we did it differently. We called it a Dynasty league when it really wasn't a Dynasty type setting. We would only keep our starters, which would be, I think, 9. I know the commissioner like is making it 9. So if you had like people you wanted to stash, you couldn't keep them, and that just makes no sense to me. So why would I do that? I do plan on probably expanding the bench spots next year, just because there's a lot of players like, oh shit, I'm showing my watch list. There's a lot of players out there that are probably decent to like look at. Make this full screen. I don't know what I'm doing here. Probably decent to look at. Wait a damn minute. Let me make sure my video is not too big, bro. Let's shrink this by like. There we go. Fuck, what was I thinking? Yeah, so there's like a lot of players that are like stashable in this league, and that's the whole point of a dynasty league. I think if we did it in sleeper, we'd have a taxi squad. In this league, we don't really have. In ESPN, they don't have that, so it doesn't like. I can't do much, but I was probably thinking of expanding it 3 bench spots next year. We'll just see what happens, obviously, but right now we have 6, and then we have 9 starting spots, and then we have 3 IR spots. What I plan on doing next year is keeping at least 12. So you would keep 12 starters or 12 players on your team. I haven't really said it yet. We'll still debate on it. We'll talk about it and see. Because, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to run, like, a dynasty format in ESPN just because it doesn't have, like, a setting for it. But that's my plan. You know, obviously it's a real dynasty league, not that King's Keeper shit, you know. So we're going to start off with that. And we have pick number 1 to go over. Jeff won pick number 1, Motor City Mayhem. Obviously, he's a Lions fan. He's not going to choose anyone else over Jahmyr Gibbs. So he went with Jahmyr Gibbs. Then he went with the QB pick, Josh Allen. You know, obviously if you got pick 1, I feel like you gotta go with a solid running back, and then you go for a solid QB, and you build everywhere else. I think you went with. Let me look at his draft. I should just look at his draft. So, oh, you went with Javonte pick 2. Holy shit, that might be kind of crazy. Another way I view leagues. I recently discovered Flock Fantasy. I know there was a way you could view everyone. Like, this can't be right. They don't think my team is Thanos, right? Are they saying my team is built to win? They saying that Jeff's team is ranked 3, a strong contender. All right. Primetime Dynasty is a strong rebuilder. Noah's all in, I guess. It's like do or die for them. Daniel's down, and then Isaac is all in. But if you're in purgatory, I guess for a dynasty format, bro, your team is not going to make it in the future. Which is weird because Cam is pretty good. I guess you're tight at Kenyon Sadiq. Pretty solid player. Jay Jettas, Drake London, pretty good. Jordan Addison, he's all right. Yeah. So I guess if you're in purgatory, you're good luck. Dart, Braden actually drafted decently. It's just his running backs are fucking awful. So I guess let's see what they rank Javonte at. 20. I mean, yeah, I feel like Javonte was a bit of a reach. ESPN rankings weren't set for a dynasty, so I guess it makes sense. But here's the thing I have that just makes no sense to me is him drafting 2 QBs. When you only play 1 QB and you drafted the best QB in fantasy in the 3rd round, and then 3 rounds later you draft another QB. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that to yourself? That's probably why the rest of your team isn't looking too good right now. I mean, oh shit, hold on. Wrong guy. I think, I forgot to put my notes app. Hold on. You're going to have to ignore this shit. Oh, thank God. Brother. Just open that. Be the better. Dynasty grades. All right, we got Jeff first since he's first pick. All right. So, running backs, I still think. I mean, Javonte's a starter. Obviously, he did a good year with Dallas. Good RB2. There's a lot of teams out there that are actually struggling for RB position. He's got 3. I mean, David Montgomery just signed. He's still gonna split some time in Houston, but it's not gonna be as bad as it was in Detroit. I think David Montgomery is the better running back on that team compared to like Woody Marks and whoever else they have on that team. Luther Burden's solid player. It's just weird how he's a Lions fan. He's drafting Bears players. Um, does that really make you a Lions fan? Then you guys should. No, you guys are making it a rivalry between us, and yet you're trying to go for Bears players. Chris Godwin, good luck with him. I mean, he's either not going to stay healthy or he's just going to fall off the face of earth. Britton Strange, I guess, good offense. It makes sense to have a tight end on a good offense. Jacoby Myers, I mean, just that Jags team, you just don't know who's going to be the main target catcher of that team. And that's just where it's just tricky to draft Jags players. Xavier Worthy, dude has had maybe 2 good games. And I guess one of them was week 4 last year, and I think his rookie year he had 1. So good luck with him, especially with Rice coming back. Zach Charbonnet, it's that Price guy's time. Tyjae Spears splitting committee with Tony Pollard. Dylan Sampson, he had his little moments without Quinshon Judkins, but he ain't gonna do much for you. Ayuk, why is this guy on your team? Why is he on your team? And then Tank Dell. I mean, is he really? Oh, he's practicing. So that's another thing about Texans wide receivers is you don't know who would be the next guy up after Nico Collins. And I don't think it's Tank Dell this year, but I think he's a good stash. I think there's some potential there, but right now it's definitely not his time. I don't know why you have Ayuk. I think he's not going to play. Reserve left. I don't think he's not going to play. Come on now. Let's be smart with him. That's even worse than having Deebo Samuels in your team, bro. Like, this is awful. Just because of that, like, I mean, other than like Luther Burden, your wide receiver core, awful. Tight end, mid. And that's probably why Flock Fantasy, I mean, I'm surprised they got you this high. It's probably because you had the number 1 QB and RB. That's probably why they got you so high. Then they make you a strong contender. For me, though, that's a mid-draft for a Dynasty format. I think that's a C+, honestly. So, good luck, Jeff. But I did give you a good schedule. Let's see what your schedule's looking like. I made sure that you play with your 2 sons, and you start off with son number 2. Brian is indeed son number 2. Week 1. Week 1 is like the league rivalry, or no, I said it was like NFC, AFC. I think week 7. No, week 5 is the rivalry week. So whoever your rivals are, you play on week 5. Of course, Jeff and Griffin are in the same division, so they play each other twice. Yeah, I mean, you play a majority of people in the NFC. You got some AFC with Sling, Braden, obviously. I think Dylan's in our league. Jay. So your schedule might be a little easy just because it just depends on how good these teams are going to be. But for what I'm seeing on your team, good luck this year, mate. All right, so now we got my team. I got pick number 2, so obviously I was going to be smart and draft a top 2 running back, and he's not number 2, Bijan Robinson. I do believe he's the better running back. He just got paid. I think they actually both got paid, so, I mean, they're going to ball out. But Bijan Robinson, I think, is a smart choice to go at number 2. There were some good players like JSN, Jamar Chase, Puka, JT, Ashton. I think those 2 guys would be thought of, but for age-wise, I think Bijan in performance, in environment, Bijan's the top guy. And then Malik Neighbors, who, when healthy, is a top 10 Dynasty player. You know, he got back. He got off to a ACL injury last year, interrupted his season. But he's back practicing. Looks good. So I'm hoping for a good bounce back. I thought he was going to end up on the PUP, but I guess not. He's practicing, and he's probably going to return week 1. So I'll take it. Giants obviously don't have a whole lot of good players on that team. I mean, other than like Cam, he's pretty good, but he's not a wide receiver. Obviously went with the top tight end, Colston Loveland. I guess for this round, the other two were already gone. I wouldn't. I probably would have gone Malik and or Brock and then Malik, and maybe Jeff wasn't looking at him at all. But who got him? Gareth got Brock Bowers. So we're gonna look at this team. So this team is clearly built for like the dynasty format. This team's got some young targets with Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Tyson, Casey Concepcion, who all three of them are on very questionable teams just because there's a lot of people out on those teams that are you never know who's gonna go off when, especially for Casey and no, like, just Casey. He's got like 3 other guys in that team that just can take a lot of target share. Mekhi Lemon, they just lost A.J. Brown. I mean, it could look good for him. He's very, very, he's good. I think he came from USC, right? He came from like a really good college. He was good as fuck, so I'll take it. And then Jordan Tyson, who was actually the number 8th. He was drafted after Cornell Tate. Saints, very questionable. Obviously, Chris Olave has yet to play a full season, and he's about 20 brain cells left after all of his concussions. And retirement was in the conversation with him, but he's not done it yet. And I feel like he should soon because next concussion could end his life. Not life, but, well, yeah, it could end his life, honestly. But I think our running back is definitely my weak spot, which is good that I went with a running back first round. Just all the running backs were just getting picked off, bro. Like, goodness gracious, like JT, Ashton, CMC, Amarian Hampton, Jeremiah, Achan, Cook, Henry, I don't want Henry, Walker, Brown, like all of them just went in the first 2 rounds. And after that, like, they're not really worth drafting. Like Judkins, maybe round 3, maybe too much. I did want Jadarian Price. It's unfortunate that Griffin has that fucking shark app, and he sees who has value and who doesn't in the Dynasty League. But yeah, running backs were very thin towards in the middle of the draft. So I'm hoping that this random dude that apparently went off last year, not went off, but had a breakout last year, would, do something for me on my RB2 position. But then again, I got J.K. Dobbins, who I'm not really expecting much out of him. He never stays healthy. Jonah Coleman is a very good sleeper stash. Dude is a beast. He was good as fuck in college, and I think he can overtake the prime running back spot in Denver. Tight end position, I'm good. I used to struggle with tight ends sometimes in my leagues, so I think I'm good this year. Wide receivers, I think I'm living well. Flock Fantasy has me as the number 1 team. They call me Thanos. I don't want to win this year just because there's some good talent next year, and if I get the number 1 pick, there's someone specific that would literally make my team a God squad. But if I compete and win, I'll take it. I think for Dynasty format, that's what I'm doing my grades on. My team is definitely an A. It would not be an A+ just because of my running backs not being the best, but I think A is what this team could be. You know what? I'll do an A- just because I don't think this team's gonna make it into the playoffs. It's just gonna be depending on the rookies, how good Bijan's gonna do, and my depth. But yep, that is that. Pick number 3 was Braden. All right, Braden. So you went with, let's see, Puka Nacua over Jamar Chase and Jackson Smith and Jigba. When you did that, I was a little questioned to myself. I was like, Dynasty, I guess you would go JSN just because he's younger. But Puka has been a monster. It was like Puka and JSN like going neck and neck with each other. for a very long time. They have you ranked at 9. Puka is number 3 overall for wide receivers. You do have a good wide receiver squad. I can't remember who was ranked higher. Who had Jason? Kyron. Any given Sunday. Oh, shit. Dynasty format, yeah. Jason, definitely, yeah. And then number 2 is probably Jamar Chase. So I think they have you ranked in purgatory, which means you're probably going to be in the bottom half. I could see it just because running backs are super, super important, and you don't have those. You could make a trade for it just because how, I mean, man, dude. You have 2 good quarterbacks, but unfortunately you can only play 1. Wide receivers are pretty good. Like I think your wide. What the fuck? Why does he look like that? I don't like that look. Pickens, Puka, Devontae, solid. And then you got Jameson Williams, who is a boom or bust player. Super. I mean, it could be inconsistent at times. He had 0, 0. And he started off slow, and then he started going off, and then back to mid. I think it was good last year. Matthew Golden, I mean, it sucked that he did not do anything last year, really. So hopefully for a better bounce back. Alvin Kamara, his last year, most definitely. So I don't think he's going to do too much just because they got Travis Achan. Who else did they have? Devin Neal, I think, is going to make a step up. What the fuck? Isaac, what did you just say to me? Isaac said you look so vulnerable right now. What does that mean, bro? Anyways, tight ends, Dalton Kincaid. I've always hated how he's played. God, dude, he's so inconsistent. But I guess last year he did decent, and then he was hurt. Decent, bad. Okay. You're gonna get pissed off with him. Juwan Johnson, man, I just, even though I have Jordan Tyson, man, those Saints. At least he was in the better area of it last year. But who knows if they can do that again. I think running back is really going to hurt you. Like, Ramondre Stevenson's in a committee with Travion Henderson, and Isaiah Pacheco is probably barely going to touch the ball because you know who is the RB1 of that team. Devin Neal. Who's Evan Neal? Who the fuck is Devin Neal? Or Evan Neal? Evan, is that a Giants player? Are you telling me that's a Giants? Well, he's not on offense. But man, it's just tough. Like, this is a tough rating. I think Jeff's team is a little bit more balanced. So I think a C is good. Definitely not the worst draft. I mean, I don't know how you could fuck it up with pick number 3 with Puka. I mean, Puka's a good pick. I think I would have gone either JSN or Jamar, but Puka's, I mean, I'm not shitting you on that. Like, that's a good pick. He had a really good year last year, and he's not going to fall off too much like that. So, George Pickens, monster contract year. So, dude's going to be a beast. I might trade for him. Honestly, I might want him. Yeah, dog, it's the tackle who sucks. Oh, I remember him. Yeah. He was like a top draft pick, right? And then fucking, he's just a cone. Hey, Juan, what's up? What's up, Isaac? Devontae Smith, obviously A.J. Brown's gone, so this guy could eat this year, and I could see it happen. So, you know what? Just Jackson Dart, bro. This guy, if Malik's not healthy, I'm surprised he's projected that much. Good Lord. Are the Giants' offense going to be that fucking good? He's going to throw almost 3,700 yards with 21 touchdowns. I don't think Jackson Dart's got that in him, bro. What the hell? I mean, he started good as fuck. Damn. All right. But, hey, you got your guy. I know, Braden, you're a big Jackson Dart guy, so you got your guy. You got a lot. You got a couple Lions players. Obviously, one's better than the other. I think C is a good grade for you, just because I think having running backs also is very important, and you didn't draft one probably until fucking. Let's see when you started to draft a running back. Dude, you didn't draft a running back until round 8. Damn. Damn. Malachi Fields might, yeah, I don't know about Darnell Mooney. That dude's inconsistent. Stop cussing, you're not my dad. So there's this other guy in King's Dynasty. Well, he did this in Madden Curse. He always comes up with these stupid strats because he thinks it works for him. He has a strat in Welcome to the Show, and it's not working for him right now. He didn't draft, but what he did in Madden Curse is he didn't draft a running back until about the 8th round, and I can't remember. I think he actually had a decent season, but that's not why he had a decent season. He didn't make. I don't think he made the playoffs, but that's like you need a running back, at least one in like the first 3 rounds, and if you don't do that, then you're fucked. You know. I mean, man, yeah, your running back core is bottom tier, like very, very bottom tier, and I think that's why your grade is kind of low. But hey, what can you do? Maybe will I eat my words? Who knows? Let's move on to the next guy, Chase the Hall. So we got Dylan Gamba, OG. Chase the Hall, I think, is actually ranked higher, right? So your team is balanced according to Flock Fantasy. You got the number 2 wide receiver, number 4 tight end, and number 2 quarterback. In a dynasty format, makes sense. I could see it. Man, your running backs suck, dude. Nico, man, this might be a low kind of. What happened? Chase the Hall. Let's see. Chase the Hall. So you went with Jamar, and then you went with Hall, and then you went with Nico. Not bad. Nico in the 3rd round is kind of crazy. Drake May in the 4th. Yeah, that's the top QB. Tyler Warren, not bad. I think your first 5 rounds were pretty good. And I think Michael Wilson, you should have started going for younger players at this point, because I don't think the guys you drafted are that good. RJ Harvey's a bust. Romeo Dobbs, I didn't know he went to New England. Braylon Allen, I guess you got to get your handcuff, but in the 10th round, yeah, in the 10th round makes sense. Tyrone Tracy, Tyler Algier, you got all the damn handcuffs, bro. Damn, bro. Dylan, let's see your team. Top QB, running back. Wide receivers aren't terrible. Tight end, good. I think you're in a better spot. I think maybe you might be around the same. I think running backs are definitely better than Braden's. Wide receivers aren't as good as Braden's, but I think your team would be like Braden's probably like 8 or 9. You're probably like 6 or 7. I think your bench is gonna hurt you. Jacoby Lane's pretty good. He might be a good sleeper. Just Baltimore never has those breakout wide receivers. I'd probably say you're in a better spot than Braden, so I'd probably give you a C+. Obviously, you went with Jamar Chase. It's a good pick. He always goes off. Was he hurt last year? He better be hurt this year. Yeah, he missed a game. I think he was just suspended that game too. I mean, yeah. Jamar Chase he's a beast. He's not getting any younger though, so maybe there's a regression happening soon. Like, what is he? 26? Nah, not yet. He's not regressing yet. Your praise leak is healthy. Yeah, I hope Malik Neighbors is healthy too, just because he's on my team. But I think it would be exciting to see the Giants actually bounce back compared to last year, just because they've been bad for so long. and I don't want to see the Cowboys or Eagles win anymore. So, um, yeah, I mean, I think I just want to know why he didn't go with JSN over Chase. I think JSN performed better than Jamar, right? Yeah. So why? I guess he did lose his offensive coordinator, so that does hurt him a lot. Um, but I mean, this dude was, damn, bro, a beast. Yeah, you got lucky for the freaking Knicks because the Yankees aren't gonna do much, unfortunately. I don't know, but Nico Collins is pretty good. Just depends on his QB. I'm not saying much. I mean, he's ranked 14 in Dynasty. Jamar, does he have some number ones? I mean, damn, bro. Numbers. All right. Well, I gave you a C plus, Dylan. I hope you're happy. It's a pretty decent grade. Now we're moving on to, I believe, Kyron had him. Pick number 5, any given Sunday. Let's see how your draft was. So you went with JSN. I think that's a good pick. Pick number 5. I mean, yeah. Sometimes he could be number 3. Sometimes he could be number 4, and you got him at 5. Who's doing? Oh, freaking CJ Stroud. I don't think CJ Stroud's that bad, but like he's kind of disappointed like ever since his rookie season, and like he's not been the same. And especially for how built that team is, bro. Like I don't know. Okay, so you went with Jason. Amazing pick. Chase Brown, I think he is, yeah, he's good as fuck. He had a slow start last year, so I mean, it could happen again. That team is like they have a really good offense, but they just can't win games. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess maybe now he is, but I don't know. We'll have to see this year. I feel like that team got a little bit better, so we'll see. Jared Horbo in the big 2-6. But this is a good pick. Round 3, you went with A.J. Brown. Damn, dude. What'd they have you at? Any given Sunday is ranked 10. They think you're in purgatory, bro. In a dynasty format, they think you're in purgatory. Well, one, I'm actually a lefty, so I probably couldn't catch well. But anyways, I know why. It's because your depth. I feel like they don't. Flock Fantasy doesn't just look at your starters. They look at the whole schmuck of your team, and I'd see it now. Okay, so you got. So you got a good squad with Jaden Daniels, Chase Brown, JSN, AJ Brown, and Harold Fannin. Other than that, I mean, DK can be good. He was just so inconsistent last year, and it pissed me off. It could happen again. It's Rodgers last year, so who knows how good he'll be. Chuba Hubbard is potentially losing his job to JB, so we'll see how good he is. He kind of fell off towards the end, and that's where you need him the most. Travis Kelce, goodbye, bro. Come on now. Damn, bro. It's crazy how Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews used to be the tight end 1 and 2 back then, and they got drafted probably late as hell. 9th round, 10th round, yeah. They're old. I believe this is Travis Kelce's last year anyways, so hey, if you don't want to trade him, that's fine by me. I don't want his ass. So, I don't even want to touch Mark Andrews. That guy was, like, just awful. Like, ugh. Look at those. Ugh. That fluke game against Detroit. They suck against tight ends. Travis Hunter, come on, bro. Bro's got the unlikely to trade on Travis Hunter. Come on, bro. No, I promise you, Kyron, no one wants this guy. No one wants him. I'm like, listen, like, we're good, bro. Like, we do not want this guy. All right, we do not want him. All right, I don't care if he has one good game. We do not want him. I'm good. All right. In fact, here, take these damn notifications. Yeah, take these damn notifications. Fuck no. Wait, oh hell no, I'm not interested. Fuck that. Khalil Shakir, man. Was he just consistent last? Dude, yeah, that's pretty decent. They got DJ Moore now, so. You want him for the culture? Hey, man. Do your thing. Trey Tucker, come on, bro. Keon Coleman, come on, bro. Did you not learn your... You were literally making fun of Griffin for having this guy. Why did you take him? What round did you get him in? 13th? Yeah, you're probably just fucking rolling that dice. I mean, that... And you go... Kyron, I promise you, bro. What are we doing? I don't think we want this. I mean, I wasn't thinking of a trade to freaking offer, but hey, you can have him. Tyreek Hill. It's okay to just leave him at a maybe, all right? Like, I don't think he's going to play this year, so you don't need him. He's 32. He's not fast anymore. He tore his ACL or whatever the fuck injury he had. And then you got Shador. He's probably not going to play or start at the beginning. But we know Cleveland's a fucking mess. I mean, at least it's your backup. You got a solid choice at JD. What's his number? JD1? JD5? So, man. Do I think you're in a better spot than Dylan? Let me think. I think you're in a better spot. I don't know. I think you're also on like Braden and Dylan's level. So I think a C might do well just because. Let me think. I mean, just your depth, bro. It's killing me, dude. Like Travis Hunter, Keon Coleman, Tyreek Hill, Mark Andrews, Chuba, and he's on the downfall. That's probably why you got his ass fucking likely to trade. That's so funny. I mean, this I understand. Unlikely to trade for like, obviously, why would you get rid of him? Unlike Griffin, fucking trading Jahmyr Gibbs for a shitty running back. You know, I get that. Like, you gotta mark that guy unlikely to trade. I think you gotta be on Dylan's level just because you guys both have a top wide receiver. You got a good running back. It's just your depth just kind of falls off, and that's what hurts your grade. For dynasty wise, I don't see you having wanting to keep these players. Like, you know, this league's gonna go on for more than just a year. And I don't see you wanting to keep these guys for another 3 years. I mean, Keon Coleman was a guy that could have been a guy to keep, but he's just been, like this. Where did this come from? That fluky ass game, and then all that was just, oh my goodness. At least you got a beast at tight end though. Good for you, Kyron. Good for you. All right, next up. Finally, moving on. Enough ripping Kyron's team. We got Gareth's great team. So Gareth, I don't believe he's going to be as active as I would like him to be. Although he did draft really well, in my opinion. He's got Juan's best guy right here, Isaiah Likely. I should have known this guy would be a good pick. Brock Bowers, he's set on tight end. Lamar Jackson, he's got QB2. JT, Rico Dowdle could take the reins in Pittsburgh, but I heard there's still going to be a committee. Cortland Sutton, he's just been so consistent. How old is he? 30 years old? I mean, he's just so consistent. Like, he's in Mike Evans' reign, bro. It's insane. Like, god damn. Chris Olave, you never know with him. He had a good year last year. I guess he was healthy. That's good for him. But that Saints team's so questionable. Rome Odunze, another player who can never stay healthy, but he has his games. Good for him. Jaden Reed, I don't like him at all. Didn't stay healthy last year. That Packers team, I feel like just anyone can go off. I don't like it. Backups, you got some good like dynasty players. Chris Bell is pretty decent. Keaton Mitchell. If Omarion Hampton misses some time again, he could step up. I think he's better than Kamani Vidal, so I think he could be the good RB2 guy. He's been doing good in camp. Denzel Boston, another great pick for shaky Browns offense. They got a lot of weapons. They just don't know. They don't have the guy to use it with. Tyler Shoe. I guess he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't best. That's why he's your backup. Aronde Gatson, not bad for a backup tight end or third string. I think you're in a good space with dynasty wise. I think you got a really good team. You pick some good dynasty style players. Not too strong. I mean, they're trying to work this guy in a lot with Genty, so my decent pick right here. But you don't have a bye week comes with your RBs, you're fucked because your backups aren't gonna do much for you. But I think having JT at RB one, Rico Dallas, not terrible. I think you are in a better space compared to Braden and Dylan. So I think a B- is an appropriate ranking for you. Flock Fantasy has you at number 6 with a strong contender, and I see it. Brock Bowers ranked number 1 with the tight end. Lamar Jackson ranked number 4. Interesting. JT, Olave, yeah, I mean, kind of sleeping on these guys, but hey, it's whatever. It says he'll be contending for the playoffs. We'll see how that does for you, but a B- is what you get, so congratulations for that. Next up, we got Jay Morrison. I don't know what. I guess that's supposed to be a B, so Fubar. He had pick number 6 or 7, and he got Ashton Genty, who was projected to have a pretty good season for year 2 at running back. Beast, he got himself a good running back too. Kenneth Walker, Jalen Waddle, who is probably going to go off this year. So is Lava Conky. Marvin Harrison, dude, has been so disappointing to watch. It sucks. Can't stay healthy sometimes. He was having problems. Saw a lot of clips in practice this year. He's been dropping a lot of balls. Can't really catch, and that's a problem. And just the hype is starting to get worse and worse. Eli Stires, dude, you don't got a tight end, bro. What the hell is going on with your team? No, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen this year. So you got a big fucking hole at tight end right now. 3 QBs. Mendoza could be good. Not projected to play right now. Omar Cooper Jr., solid pick. Jonathan Brooks. I really, really want this guy. I really, really want them. I am interested in fucking Jonathan Brooks. I have his fucking jersey. I got this guy's jersey. But the thing is, he's never, ever going to stay healthy. He just doesn't. But apparently he's healthy this year. We'll see about that. Josh Downs, not too bad. Darnell Mooney, yeah. I mean, you got wide receivers who are in good spots to at least have a decent year. You know, it's a big league, so bench or starting spots could be thin if you don't draft correctly. Just gotta hit those sleepers, and if they hit, they hit. Waiver wire could go crazy this year just because it's the same format as Kings Keeper League. There's a claim order. I think right now it's reverse draft order. So whoever the last pick is has the first claim spot. So whenever you claim someone, you go back to the bottom, and then everyone else gets moved up. So that's how it works. But yeah, you need a tight end. I get it. He's young, but dude, You gotta go for that tight end, bro. I can make it happen for you. I got a couple guys I'm willing to throw your way. But nah, it won't cost him. I do like him though, but it'd probably cost him. I think it's pretty good. Just tight end, bro. Man, dude, I gotta put you like below. I mean, I feel like you could tank tight end just because it's one compared to like your running backs. I think overall your team is built better than Braden's, and I don't know. I'd probably have to give you that C plus, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do a B just because I think this is not gonna last forever. So I think I'll find someone to at least use while Eli Stowers is, getting some reps in, not having a breakout yet. So I'm sure you'll find someone to get a tight end for. All right, but I think B is an appropriate grade for you. All right, Isaac is next up, Mr. Auto Draft himself. He said his team's horrible. I'll have to agree with him. For this year, I think it's good. Dynasty format, good luck. Flock fan. Actually, let's see where Fubar has it as strong contender. Apparently, Stowers is ranked 12th when he hasn't even played a snap yet. Okay. Fubar is ranked 4. Isaac, you are ranked last. So you're all in, meaning like this is like this is it. Like this is these guys maybe got 1 or 2 years left and you're done. So you gotta be. Bro's got Debo though. Isaac, man. Here comes the auto. Yeah, obviously Isaac, bro. Like we are a real big time league. You were not fully there. You don't even know who your first pick was. You don't even know who your third pick was, and I do, because I said it earlier. I mean, how old are these guys? 28. CMC's like 30, 31, 30. Josh Jacobs. I'm surprised this dude's playing this year. Was he ruled not guilty? How's this dude playing? Didn't he have like an aggravated assault charge or some shit like that? Whatever. Terry McLaurin, downfall. He's getting old. Garrett Wilson's still pretty young. Man, we'll see. I might want him. Isaac, swing him my way. I'll take him. Devontae might be. He's getting old too, man. But they still got some good years on him. Just, I'll let your bench. Jerry Jeudy. Good Lord. Rashad White. Malik Willis. Juwan Jennings. Yeah, I know. I feel like I just ranked so many people low. I'm going hard. Like, Dynasty format, Isaac, like, this isn't going to last that long, and that's how I've been doing it. F plus doesn't exist, Isaac. Good try. I'd probably give you a big old D. I'll give you the big D, Isaac, just because dude, I wouldn't give you an F because you got CMC, Garrett, who are still like players you could build around. Maybe not long for him for how injury prone, but Garrett Wilson's a good player to build around. These guys, I think, are 30 now. 30. How old is Josh Jacobs? He's probably like 28, 29. Yep. The good news is there's none of these guys really have backups other than Devontae, who is like the wide receiver too. What the fuck was that? I don't know. Maybe D plus. I'd probably give you a D plus. Just because I'm rating for at least like the next 4 years, not just one. So, but I think this year you are gonna be a playoff team, even though you auto drafted. That's why it says all in. You are gonna be a playoff team this year, but for next year, we'll see. But for this year, you're a playoff team. But dynasty-wise, that's what I'm ranking on. That's what these ratings are for. Dynasty. What the fuck? Bro, I mean, you could take a shot right there. I mean, like, can you see this shit? Hold on. Like my door is open, actually. I got poolside view right there, so you could take a shot. I mean, you might miss, but but that's what these ratings are for. It's for dynasty. Like, everyone should have drafted in a dynasty format, and I think that is what John did. That's what Gareth did. Jeff didn't do it so much. Kyron went more on like win now players. That's what your team is, Isaac. Win now players. So this is what I'm grading on. If it was like a redraft league, I'd probably give you like an A minus, A. I probably wouldn't do A plus just because your depth is awful. So I'm not rich. I'm sure my rent's cheaper than yours, or I don't know if you live in a house or not. Nah, not Beverly Hills. But enjoy that D plus, Isaac, because I know you enjoyed getting D. So, who's next? Daniel. Get the youngins though. Don't worry, Kamish. What you mean by that, bro? What you mean by that? What the fuck you mean by that? Don't make me pull my badge out, even though it doesn't work in your state. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. House. Well, I only pay about $1,500 a month. All right, Dan. Another one of AutoDraft's best guys. At least he's got a prized dynasty player. What the? I swear I beat you, Isaac, and welcome to the show before. But I do remember you got lucky against me one year. That's because my team. When was that? Was that fucking before the Dynasty League or after? I can't remember. But Dan, I think you got, like, then again, you got win now players because you auto draft. That's what happens when you auto draft. But you got this guy. Right now, I don't think he'll do too much. He's had his moments. Good for you. Kyron, counting his days, Amon-Ra still top 5. What do they have you at? Yeah, 12 all in. Yeah, makes sense. You got good wide receiver core QBs could use some work just because they might not play. Oh yeah, I remember Jacob doing that trade. He thought he was slick with something. Dude was getting robbed. I think Amon-Ra, McMillan. That's it. George Kittle, already injured, missing time. Hunter Henry has his moments. Chris Rodriguez Jr. Lord have mercy. Drop a QB. I don't think you need Matthew Stafford and Daniel Jones if you're only going to play Dak Prescott. So you could find someone that needs a QB, but I don't think that you need 3. So James Conner's probably never going to see the light of day again, so you can drop his ass. Xavier Legette. Adonai Mitchell, I think he's had his moments. Jets is just a very, questionable team. I don't see too much happening with him. What's going on with my stream? What the fuck? Hold on. So, James Conner's probably never going to see the light of day. What the hell is going on with my stream? How do I do this? Stop recording and then... How do I do this? I think it's because I'm so behind. How do I do this? Stop recording and then. Also, the Wi-Fi here sucks, so if it does do that, Mobby. I think it's because I'm so behind. Okay. Anyways, back with it. Dan. Probably worse than Isaac's team. D. Actually, no. Stay still. Alright. D. Just because I don't think you're going to handle this team very well. And, what the fuck? I think, right now you're good, but in the future, you're just going to be building around McMillan. I mean, Amon-Ra's what, 26? Okay, he's got some time left. It's not bad, but we gotta build off of that. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Who is pick number 10? Noah. So Noah tends to watch these videos. I'm not gonna go into too much detail with him, just because he's probably not going to. Right now he's a little busy releasing an album. So, but his team, he was there for the draft for the most part till the end. I think he's got a really good team. It's just question marks with Bucky Irving, question marks with Mike Evans, question marks with DeAndre Swift. And is Parker Washington the guy in Jacksonville this year? Trey McBride, you got that tight end problem solved. I do like Quishon Jenkins, but I guess the price that he was at was just too much. And then Bayshaw Tun is bound for a good year, and he's young, so there's not much in the running back space that will do anything. So Tank Bigsby, I think, is a good player to have. And you got Jalen Goff. Yeah, it's like after this. Stephon Diggs, didn't he sign with? What the fuck? Yeah, he's signing with the Commanders, so you got him. And that team's a mess, so we'll probably get some good value out of Stephon Diggs. Probably his last year of getting value, but we'll see. Rashad Bateman, let him go, bro. His time's done. Let him go. I like Dynasty format. You drafted like that, but Flock Fantasy doesn't believe in you. Okay, interesting. They like your running backs. Tight end, obviously. Just got CD Lamb for your wide receiver. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's decent to where it's at least a B minus, just because you got your running backs, you got your wide receiver, QB maybe. Kyler is a big question mark right there. Obviously your tight end's good, so I think you do got a decent team. If you stay active, you could make the playoffs. That's just up to you, obviously. You've always kind of been inactive, and it kind of hurts you because that's what's keeping you from making the playoffs. All right, next up, we got Sling. Don't know if Sling watches this stream or not, but I will not take too much time on him. All right, so he drafted. Who did he draft first? Sling. Hampton. Hampton's a good pick. Good offense. Not too much behind. Just gotta stay healthy, you know. Started strong. Took a lot of time off. Decent. It just depends, I guess. You know, you got Saquon as your RB2. That's nice to have. Corum could take over a little bit more. You know, he's kind of getting there. He's only 25. Aaron Jones, and I like Jordan Mason more. Zay Flowers, I'm not a huge fan of, but he apparently could have a little breakout. T. Higgins, good pick. Tucker Kraft, good pick. He could be a sleeper for being the tight end one. Just, I guess now he's got to be healthy. Christian Watson, good pick. Just got to be healthy. Jalen Coker, not bad. You lost Ricky Pearsall. That's tough. Jaden Blue, Dallas Cowboys, like, fucking hate this dude. Never wanted to play him, and it pissed me off. He's got the talent. They just like Javonte Williams a little too much, so he's probably gonna get too much done. Jalen Noel, I don't think he's gonna do much in this team. It's not bad overall. I don't think you're the best team, obviously. I think it is about a C+. And Flock Fantasy has you at. Where are you at? 13. 13, yeah. Balanced. They say you're balanced, but you're towards the bottom of everything. So maybe a few moves need to be made. All right, who's next? Who's next? All right, we got Mr. Juanito himself. Pre-game Jettis. He went with Justin Jefferson with his first pick. Drake London with the second. Got his wide receivers taken care of. And then he went with Cam and Acham. Pretty good. I think you have to have a certain strategy for things. You can't really go like wide receiver, running back, then QB, and then you go over tight end. You gotta go like wide receiver, running back, and you probably want QB, tight end, right? Is that what you did? Wide receiver, running back, QB, tight end. Is that what you did? Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. I mean, you got your two main positions filled out. You got Jalen Warren, who's still a decent running back, even with Rico Dowdle there. I think it's still good to see he can produce. Kyle Pitts, we just never know with him, bro. Like, he had a little bit better of a season last year. I mean, he had his time. Damn, one game. We'll see. I like Kenyon Sadiq a lot. Jordan Addison, dude, he could be good. It just sucks. Super inconsistent. Travis Achan, getting up there in age, but doesn't disappoint. Cam Scatterbo just gotta be healthy. That offense is bound to be pretty good. I would say they're gonna have a lot of points for their players, but right now I think we just gotta see with him. And then Jalen Hurts, obviously. I'd say he kind of had a little bit of a disappointing season last year. He not a single 40-point game in sight. Year before that, he had 40. He was a beast in fantasy. Now he's okay, you got him round 6, round 5, so good value. But he used to be round 3, 4 guy. You draft him, you know he was going for QB1. Your bench, you lost Jordan James, Antonio Williams. Someone's got to step up after Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuels and Stephon Diggs. Or Deebo's in San Francisco. Never mind, it was Stephon Diggs. Calvin Ridley kind of falling off because he can't stay healthy, and that's Carnell Tate's team now. Woody Marks splitting time with some players, so we'll see. You do still have a young team. I like it. I don't hate it. I think in the long run, we'll see how good you are. Let's see where you're at in Flock Fantasy, though. Flock Fantasy has you at 8. They think you're going to be in purgatory. The bottom half, purgatory. Determined by current season performance versus future roster value. That's what these rankings are, by the way. I'm trying to see what makes you going to be in purgatory. I guess your running backs, they're not too high on Cam Scatterbo and Travis Achan. They are on Jay Jettis and Drake London, and your tight ends are kind of But we'll see. I think you still got a decent team. I think you drafted well. I think B is decent for you for this dynasty wise. I think you still got a good amount. You just gotta hope that Antonio Williams, Kenyon Sadiq go off for you. But Jay Jettis, he's still probably one of the top wide receivers in the league. It just sucks because his QB sucks. Jalen Hurts can still be a good QB. It just depends. Maybe the getting rid of A.J. Brown might hurt him and maybe it can help him. Who knows? We also got to hope that he stays healthy. Alrighty. Next up is Griffin. So now we're towards the end of the draft. Almost done the video. Griffin. Let's go to Griffin. So Griffin, I can tell, drafted in a dynasty type format because there is not a single player over the age of 30 on this team. So that is going to help him out a lot with this rating. I think Griffin is, what are you at? Number 5, strong rebuilder. So, what does that mean? Bottom half, but you're in the top 2. Top half, but you're in the bottom 2. So, like, maybe this year you're probably not going to do good, but, like, in the future, yes. Like, we're still waiting to see if Emeka Egbuka could step up, given the opportunity, just because he has been so good in the beginning, and then he fell off. So we're hoping that the position he's at now, he can build off from that. Obviously, Jeremiah Love is a rookie. We don't know how much he can take. We just got to see what type of player he is in the NFL. I get that. Bo Nix, maybe it's your QBs. I mean, he's been good. I don't know why. James Cook, yeah. Good running back. Jadarian Price right now is RB1. Makes sense. I don't hate your team. I think your team is definitely built for a dynasty format. I think it's not perfect, but I see a lot of good pieces, and I think an A- makes sense for you. Having that win now player with James Cook, Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, Emeka Egbuka, Brian Thomas. We'll see. I think that's what holds you from having an A+. Is just like we just gotta see, and then I guess all these guys, Branch, Malachi Fields, like we gotta see what they're gonna be like this year for their playing time. So, Monungai, good. Yeah, I like him a lot. Definitely don't hate your team at all. So, I think they say top 5. So, I'll agree with that. I think you're going to be competing, but we'll see how well you do. I mean, everyone's team's kind of built differently just because it's a big league. So, there's some teams that have win now players, some teams that actually drafted for a dynasty setting. So, I think it's pretty good from my perspective overall. All right. Marshall, you drafted last, and you went with a big gamble, in my opinion, with Rashee Rice, who has yet to be healthy in a season, and it pisses me off. But he is an excellent player. He has legal troubles. He dealt with that. Every time he played, he fucking went off. Can't hate him for that. Drafting him in the 2nd round. Who did you draft him over, though? Drafted him over Drake London, who could be good. What's he projected? Yeah, Drake London's good. Saquon, I probably wouldn't draft Saquon over him. Brock Bowers, I think Brock Bowers would have been a good pick just because he's still young and going to be a bell cow on offense. Don't hate it. It's Stephon A-Chain. That Dolphins team is just going to be a mess, but I totally get drafting him. A-Chain is very, very good. He had to come up. It doesn't matter as long as he's healthy. That's what matters. Cornell Tate, good backup. Quentin Johnston, Chargers don't really have too many players to throw to. It's either Ladd or Johnston. Jane Higgins, I think, is the one guy that could have a breakout with the Texans. So I think that's a good pick for you. It seems like you did draft in a dynasty format. Alec Pierce has his moments, and there's no more Michael Pittman, so I think he could be a good player. Joe Burrow, excellent pick. C.J. Stroud, you had to go for your guy because you're an Ohio State fan. Makes sense. Brian Robinson. There's your backup handcuff. That's okay. So you have my handcuff. Uh, Jeremy Bernard. Got to see with him. Ryan Flournoy. So I think overall, and then Travion Henson, man, dude, if he is too good of a player to be fucked with, and they just did him wrong last year. He had his moments, but like he just needs to do. They need to give him a better opportunity than what he had last year. So, but I know he has that bell cow type, like form, um, bell cow type of like aspect in a player. They just don't use him like that. Um, this team could be really good, or they could be slammed with injuries. So that's what's going to come out to. I think in a dynasty format, I think an A minus is. I don't think anyone deserved. I haven't seen that perfect team. I think overall your team is pretty balanced. I could see it just. Man, I think an A is a fair. I think you do. You got. I think with the last pick that you had, you did it well with drafting. HN, Rice, and then you went with Henderson. In the third round's probably a little too early. He could have a good bounce back year, but we'll see. Carnell Tate, I think, is an excellent pick. He's the best wide receiver in that draft class. No one else to throw to, so I think that pick is going to work well with you. Then he went with Burrow. Pierce, I think, probably could have gone for someone else. Ferguson, you got to get your tight end late. Not a bad pick for a late tight end. Quentin Johnson, not bad. Higgins, Mason, okay. I think Mason is the better running back out of the two in Minnesota. So good on you on that. But that is the end. So since I am planning on having everyone keep 12 players for next year and expanding it by 3 bench spots. So this year there were 15 rounds, I believe. Next year there's going to be 18, but we will only be drafting in 6 rounds. So plan to have 6 rounds worth of draft picks for next year. So if you were to make trades, you would have a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. All right. So I will make this announcement again later on because not everyone is watching right now. If people want to watch later on, they do. So what? But right now, plan for 6 rounds. There will be 3 more bench spots next year. For right now, at least I'm deciding to make 3 more right now. That might change later on, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching this. Hope you see everything. And Marshall, you are at. Where is Marshall ranked at in this? Crashy Rice, 7th. Strong rebuilder. I get that, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. You got a lot of young players. Your win now players aren't ranked that high. Okay, I see it. All right. But anyways, good luck this season. Let's have a good one. Let's remember, fuck King's Keeper. All right, fuck them. All right, peace. Good luck this season. Let's have a good one. Let's remember.